So starting scene today because we're keeping it outside. So today is hopefully going to be a two-part stream. The first part we can hopefully watch the eclipse together. I do have a filter on my phone, slightly different to how I was going to do it originally. What I had planned was I was going to have a tripod in the back garden, and then I was going to face it upwards, obviously, or face my phone up on the tripod, and so it'd be a bit more steady. But I can't find my tripod. The only one I can find is a tiny tripod. Welcome in, Berlin. Congrats on first. So yeah, we're not using a tripod, we're using my hand. We are going to see just how much we can see. If I can turn the camera around, we can have a look without the filter on and just see, not look at the sun obviously. Looks like we're pretty cloudy today. We do have some cloud cover, but it's not that thick that hopefully we'll be able to see the eclipse with no issues. So yeah, we'll keep everything crossed. I tried to find out online the best time that the eclipse would start, and it said that it starts in Dallas, which is like 3 hours away from me. It says that it started at 12:33, which I guess not the same for me because we still have brilliant sunshine and it hasn't started yet by the look of it. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a look, see how much cloud cover we're actually dealing with today. So potentially we do have some fairly thick cloud banks which may or may not block it out at the time we need to see it. So we're just going to have to play it by ear and see how it goes. So about an hour before I streamed, I had to make a food mercy dash to Firefighter Gamey. They're at an event today at the local university and they weren't allowed to leave, so I ran some raising canes over, which I believe Belint Science Streams was talking about last night. And I expected to see like a whole bunch of people sitting by the side of the road with their chairs out and all that good stuff, but yeah, not so much. So I don't really know why the city thought it was a good idea to declare a disaster declaration, and they told all the first responders that the internet might go down, so they need to carry atlases in the ambulances and fire trucks. Yeah, so I don't think it's going to be quite the disaster that was predicted. It seems relatively quiet at the moment. There were some people sitting in chairs at the university in the parking lot. As I was coming back home, there's a parking lot in downtown and there was a couple of people there. I passed one of the churches and there were three, I guess, astronomers or just interested parties with telescopes on tripods pointed upwards. So they were looking to get some good shots, I imagine. Yeah, but apart from that, I was surprised at the, I guess, lack of interest, for want of a better expression. I know it's going to be running for a while because obviously I'm in the path of totality and getting attacked by butterflies now. I am in the path of totality and one of the first states to see the eclipse, so hopefully we can get a good show. Hey TD, welcome on in. Yeah, so I have my sunglasses, which, you know, obviously I'm not going to put on and look at the sun because that's not what sunglasses are for. I have them in case I need them when we turn the camera around and I put the filter on. So I won't be looking directly at the sun, I'll be mostly looking at the phone so I can zoom in and focus best I can with an old iPhone and a filter over it so that I don't damage the camera and we don't all get blinded, because yeah, I don't want the stream to be memorable for that reason. So we're just going to see how it goes. So I'll just flip the camera around again and have a look, see what the cloud bank is like. too bad. I mean, definitely more blue than white over there, but then you get like over here, it's heavier, and that's what's moving in this direction. So I'm not going to obviously point this at the sun without the filter on, but the sun is just above where I'm focused now. So it could be a complete washout. It could be where we are having the eclipse and it gets dark, but we're not able to see anything because of the clouds. So when I've looked at all the predictive sites to try and see where the cloud is, it looked like we might just make it, but I don't know. If we look over here, look at that cloud over there, I'm not so sure. Pepperoni pizza, good to see you. When's the eclipse, dog's butt? Well, butt spot, since you asked, it's difficult to say. They're saying that the full totality should happen in probably about 35 minutes maybe, but we should see it start to get dark before then, and we should see, assuming the sun doesn't get completely blotted out by the clouds, we should see some of it, if not all of it. So yeah, I have my little filter ready. I'll just give you a quick glimpse before the sun might completely disappear. Well, it's already going behind clouds. So this is with the filter on, and now we need to try and see something. Okay, so there's the sun. If we zoom in, it's behind clouds at the moment, so it won't be great, but that's probably as much as I can zoom in on this phone. And I'm trying very hard not to look around the phone and blind myself, so I'm trying to keep it focused so that I can just see the phone on the sun and not see it blinding me in my eyes. So I think what I'll do at this point is I'll leave the filter on. I'll turn the camera back around now to make sure the filter's completely attached so no light gets in. And we should be good to go. I need to grab a chair. Let's see, let me grab one of these chairs. I'm totally prepared for this, obviously. Let's see where the best angle to get it from is. Put the chair all the way over here, maybe. Don't want things falling on my head out the tree. And that's going to get the wires in, the overhead wires, cables. We don't want that. So here, it seems like it might be a good spot. Good a spot as any. And let's take a seat. Whoa, hello. I probably should have brought the cushions with this chair as well. So let's have a look. I think I have all the chats. Typical, we get clouds. That's right, Mrs. Bit Gamey. I think I'm caught up with all the messages. Yeah, so I mean, you can look, maybe if I don't look at the sun, but you can see it in the reflection of my reading glasses. No, it's not the best idea. But we do have the filter on now, so if I just turn the camera around, then we should be able to, there we go, see it like that. So hopefully we'll get something. Hopefully it won't be completely blotted out. Thank you, Mrs. Bit Gamey. That's not helping me focus, but I appreciate the sentiment. Okay, and then the question remains, how long can I actually hold the phone like this? Which is why a tripod would have been an amazing idea. Maybe probably 10 minutes before the stream wasn't the best idea to try and find it, or the best time. Okay, so how are we doing for time now? Is it 12:51? Oh, one line gave us a shout out, that's nice. Well, if you're not already following One Line and you like web dev and fun development streams, then drop him a follow. I've got my neighbour hollering at me now, not realising that I'm streaming, so there may be more of the same, just a heads up. So she's standing outside and she doesn't have eclipse glasses by the looks of it, so I'm guessing she doesn't plan on seeing it.